Hey, 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 sorry I am late. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do tonight. So that's totally on me. I apologize. I'm echoing pretty bad. There we go. The echo stopped. Let me take a look at a few things. All right, is it still echoing? That's weird. Yeah, I don't have anything on my end. Do you happen to have a microphone going and just getting some feedback between your mic and your speakers? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Weird. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on my end. I just checked my phone and my feed and I'm not getting anything. Tell you what, I will well no, I can't. I can't do really much else. Bear with me just a moment. I'm gonna check in with somebody else as well. Oh, you fixed it. Okay. All right, good. All right, so I think we're gonna do a Red Riding Hood piece today. Yeah, that'll cause that. I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do today. So I just poked around online until I found something, and I found a pretty cool Red Riding Hood. All right. Oh, no worries. It happens. It happens. You had me freaking out though, because I just worked through some audio issues and then that. Oh, really? Well, that's pretty cool. So I've been pretty bad lately about the live stream. Normally I have things flatted already and I know what I'm going to do, and it gives us more time to just focus on the rendering portion rather than the flats to finish. Which is, I like to mix it up. Sometimes people like to see this initial flatting portion, but it does take time and it can get a little boring. But I will tell you guys, if there's ever anything that you want to see colored or anything like that, by all means, let me know. Or if you're just messing around online, you find a piece of high res art. I try and keep it high resolution too, just because it's a little easier to work with. But if you ever find anything, email me or message me or send it my way, and I'm happy to do it. Just make sure that you have the artist who did the work originally. That way we can give proper credit. I like working in different styles. I think I'm going to do a little more painterly style on this one. Lately, I've been doing a more what do you want to call it? Almost like an anime style, where it's just been very just cutting out different layers, not really doing a lot of blending stuff like that. So this one here, I think I'm going to go back to a little more painterly style, do some color blending and stuff like that. So this piece here, since I'm going to do a more painterly style, more color blending and stuff like that, I don't anticipate us actually getting through this one tonight. We're going to take our time. This one might be one that takes us 2 Wednesdays to do. If I start something on a live, I try and finish it on a live. But every now and again, I really like what I'm doing and end up finishing not live. I try not to do that. A lot of the time, and the reason for that is because, you know, you guys get a little invested on the process as well, because you sat here with me, you watched it happen, and if I end up finishing it and you don't get to see me actually doing it, you just see the end product, it almost feels like you're missing out on a piece. I don't like to do that to you guys. I will say I did get my paint booth up, so I'm starting to paint again, which is awesome. Feels good. I did a couple of warm-up paintings the other day. And if that's something you guys are interested in seeing live at all, let me know. I'm fully capable of setting up some stuff in the paint booth and doing some live streams of that as well. If we do live streams of that, I can do, live requests on things that you'd like to see or color combinations. That could be fun. Well, in a situation like that, if I was to go live doing that painting, I would likely end up just streaming through my phone. And I have a good phone; it's high resolution, and that's fine. But it might be one of those things to where I have Ashley hanging out with me, and she's reading chat to let me know what people are saying, or I set up an additional monitor out there that way I can look up and see what's going on, because that definitely takes a lot more of my focus away. Oh, you're welcome here anytime, man. But yeah, we can do that live sometime as well. Hmm. I'm glad I picked this one. I haven't done fur in a while. Even just flatting it, since the lines are very all over the place, we'll say, is a bit of a process. Just trying to suss out what the inker was intending. I thought about when it comes to the painting, trying to get a few more techniques down and some flashy things, and going and paying the city the like $15 for a peddler's license, and going like downtown and trying to set up shop somewhere on a street corner and whipping out some quick paintings, but of course focusing a little more on the performance side of it and stuff. I think that would be neat. That's putting yourself out there in a way different way though. No, I should hear back on the expo this weekend or next week. No, I didn't reach out to the guy, the inker. No, also if you guys ever want to see a specific image and you want me to be able to, do merchandise or poster prints or anything like that, um, if you find an artist or that you like or anything like that, you find a commission price for them and you guys donate to the channel or anything like that, we can go ahead and actually get something drawn up and inked for commercial use, and we can paint it and color it live, and I can make prints available and stuff like that. But it's hard to gauge the interest for stuff like that, which is why I tend not to do prints too often, because I have to pay for the commercial use myself, and then there may not be an interest. I did post the name of the artist. I always try and give the artist credit. Oh, actually, I always give the artist credit, but I didn't reach out to him. I think Tim was being facetious when he said he was going to reach out because he wanted to print. Mm. Mm. Sometimes trying to identify what's I say this all the time, but sometimes trying to identify what's going on is hard. Like this little bit here, not exactly sure what's going on. Could be moss. I'm guessing it's moss. That looks like moss. What I like I said, I didn't know what I was doing today, so I was just typing random stuff in online, and I didn't even know how I came across this piece. I wasn't searching for Red Riding Hood or anything. I think I was looking at something else, and then it was by the same artist, so I ended up seeing this as well. I don't know. I'm glad I saw it though, because it's cool. I also thought about getting a coloring book and scanning in some images, and then coloring a coloring book digital. I thought that might be kind of fun to do at some point. Right. Yeah, that might be fun. I'd have to find out, the name of the, not the artist in that instance, because at that point the publisher of the coloring book would own the rights. So I need to find the publisher of the coloring books. I give a shout out to them. The art community is very, very much word of mouth. So making sure you're giving proper credit, even over the littlest thing, is always super important. And I know how I would feel if someone, took something of mine and then claimed it as their own. Oh no, I'm familiar with what adult coloring books are. Yeah, it just means that the content is a little more adult. It's not necessarily all Disneyfied or cartoony. Correct. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the ones I've seen are like super detailed, like mandalas and patterns and stuff like that, which is really cool. All right, now that we have our flat silhouettes, now we can go in and actually do the flat work itself. Basket, those are just the artist signatures. That's all that is. When I'm done, I'll drop mine on there too. Hmm. Uh, no, I believe that's supposed to just say Marcio Abreu or Abreu, and then 10, as in 2010. And then Troy Zurel, his handle for some reason is don't. I don't know why. Uh, yeah, there you go. Yep. I need to make sure I'm getting everything. Yep. That might not even be the color I land on when we're done. This is just the flats. I'll likely end up going some sort of green, sort of like a deep forest green, something like that to contrast against the red. Right now I'm just getting the flats in, that way I can color select it all a little bit better. Yeah, I know, right? Got some sort of foresty Supergirl going on. There, is that better? Better for your eyes. Yeah. When it comes to this process, the color flatting process, it doesn't matter what colors I pick for this process. It's just there to give me something to select later, for the most part. I'm thinking we might make her a brunette of some sort. Where is her whoop, hair versus the hood? Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. Well, we might only get through flatting tonight, which is okay. It gives us something to look forward to next week. It gets easy for you to zone out when I'm flatting. I can see that. I can see that. I zone out. That's for sure. Yeah, I think a green and gold combination might look kind of cool. I'm almost wondering if this section here, if these are supposed to be more like sheer. Either that or maybe it's more mesh like. Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. Hmm. You make a good point, Lakin. That quickly becomes too much green, though, for me. I don't know why. Hmm. We'll play around with it. We'll play around with it. Jessica Rabbit? Yeah, I'll visit those gloves once I'm done with this one, this piece here. I will find a way to tie them in. That's for sure. I do like the idea of them matching. Hmm. See, I'm undecided. I was like, maybe I'll make the like rivets on that gold and then the string a different color, but I'm thinking it should be gold string with just like silver rivets. Making life harder on myself than it needed to be. Huh. So we have these what I'll call structural pieces, like the rigid rib pieces. These pieces here, which I think probably need to remain green. Because typically it's just wire sewn into the fabric for structural purposes, if I'm not mistaken. I don't wear these. Ashley, what do you think? So I think even coloring the underbit might be out of line. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Maybe it'll look okay as a little bit of a detailed thing. Thinking with this lacier bit of fabric, we do a lighter color of a lighter shade of green. What do we think about that? Apparently it's not rendered, it's just flatted, but as far as the color scheme, does that work for y'all? Okay. Cool. I am going to take 5 real quick. We will come back and keep pressing on. Don't worry, I'll work a little bit late tonight just to make up for me being late. I'll be right back. Okie doke, I'm back. That was like perfect timing. All right. Hell no, I didn't. It got lost in the mail. So I'm gonna, when I get off work Friday, I'm gonna stop and just pick up the book at a local shop. All right. So I gotta wrap my brain around this. So I want to bring that same light color in here to unify it. But I gotta think like a braid or something. I don't know. So if I do the whole thing, I think it might look a little bit much. Where did you order? Did you order from Etsy? Ah, yeah. That'll happen. Oh, I'll weave that gold color in. That's what we'll do. We'll make the seams gold, and then we'll run in a ribbon of gold in between those light greens. I think that'll. I hope that'll unify it together. I think so. Yeah, I've noticed on Etsy that they will have like 5 to 7 business days to fulfill the order and have a shipping label, and then you'll receive it in another 5 to 7 days. That kind of thing. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. Dude, I feel you. That's what it took me a moment to get into it because I was like, this isn't inked right. It doesn't feel like a braid. I don't know what's happening. And I think that's why it looks off is because I by making it multicolored, I'm drawing attention to it. Can't tell if it's any better. What do you guys think? I'm just on the fence about that whole section. The top gold part as green. Well, I agree with you. But let me try something here. So that could be fabric flowing over the top of the other gold band. Yeah, I think that's better too. I think, we'll roll with it and we'll see what happens later. Oh, well, good. What mom thinks it matters. Thanks, mom. We'll go back to this and butts around and see what happens. It just feels so much thicker on her arm because it's not flowy. I think that's why my brain keeps wanting to make it a brown leather color. Hmm. No, and that's why I try to follow some of your guys' suggestions, is because you have a different perspective, and it can lead to some cool things. Think about it that. Not well, sure. We'll see if this gold lacing unifies it a little better. That way it has a little commonality. Yeah, I don't know either. That's why I was messing around with that for a minute, but I think we just might leave it alone. Either that or make it same color as her skin. Yeah, I think that'll work. I mean, realistically, the outfit doesn't make a whole lot of sense, really, anyhow. I haven't quite determined what is on her legs. Yeah, totally practical for forest escapades. I don't know if those are her they're like knee-high socks or if they're meant to be sheer at all or what. Couldn't really say. But we're about to find out. Whoa, she's green. Hmm. So, this will be interesting. We do that. We do that. We then grab that color. That. Oh, shit. She just came from the club. Yeah, right. Yeah, she's running around hiking in socks. And then we can drop the opacity down like that. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't like that green at all. At all. Not even a little. Not even a little. That doesn't work. Prosthetic legs. Lay it on me, brother. I'm open to it. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's give that a go. See where that lands us. So we do have her skin tone underneath. So when I mess with opacity, it'll reflect the tone underneath. So that's straight black. We can kick it down in opacity a bit. That's where it lands us. No, no, I imagine that's skin. Though, Mom was saying black to match her gloves. Yeah, I just saw that too. Um, so we go back to the gloves. Hmm. Guys, this is hard. No, she's not wearing shorts. Hmm. Yeah, I think we just roll with that. I got nothing better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I know, I don't know. I think they might look better black though. Whatever. I'm leaving it like this. Whatever. Make them dark, you say? Okay. Okay. I'll buy it. Yeah. All right. Oh, apparently I didn't color that tree. generic background for the time being. Now we get to start thinking about this wolf. Because I don't want her hand to get lost in the color of the wolf. Hmm. Snow wolf. He could. He could. When I think of Red Riding Hood, I don't think of a snow wolf. Let's pull up some reference. I got an idea of what we're doing, I think. We'll see. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm definitely not going to make it a single solid color. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. Yes, he has prosthetic legs. Oh, people in their fireworks. Yeah, thank you. I'm starting to dig it too. Cool, cool. Welcome back. Oh. Well, I definitely think that reads as a wolf. I will say he doesn't feel very grounded. When I look at his foot right there, it doesn't feel like he's touching anything. It feels like that hill is actually way more in the background. And I think it's because these trees right here are so damn tiny. Well, I think I might have an idea. Yeah, it is only 1 foot, but we can assume that the other foot is, back there occupying that space. Holy cow, it's my sister. Hi. Oh yeah, yeah. What's up, John? Yeah, those trees. I mean, we're far from being done here. I'm still technically flatting everything, but what I'm actually messing with is trying to figure out how to ground that wolf's foot a little better, because it doesn't feel like it fits because the trees back here are so far away and small, and it feels like the foreground of the mountain is part of the background of the mountain. So it's a little funky. That's kind of what I'm messing with right now. Ooh. Well, things as they get closer to you should get a bit darker. So I'm hoping that brings it more to the foreground, and then when I go to do some sort of shadow or something, I'm hoping that plants its foot a little better. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I gotta take a look at the settings on my lasso tool. It's been missing a bunch of pixels. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're thinking the same thing I was thinking, John, about trying to squeeze in some drop shadows and get that planted in there a little better. Well, Lakin, when it comes to the light source, if you kind of got to start looking at where the shadows are being placed, and then kind of go the opposite of that. But it's interesting because we have this shadow here on the glove, right? So that lets us know that the light's not coming straight at it. It's not hitting that part because it's in shadow unless her arm is tucked behind her a little more. We do know that we have the shadow here, so the light's likely coming from there, and then I guess a little bit of shadow here as well. So it's going to be a bunch of upper left light and then some indirect light as well, is why I'm guessing we don't see a whole lot of thick dark shadow. We're getting some bounce light and stuff, I would imagine. But that'll be fun to kind of play with and see where we land and all of that. But I'm also I got to play with the contrast on this one a little bit because, like I said, I don't want to lose her hand to the wolf. So we'll deal with that next time, and when we start actually rendering this out. Now that we're pretty much done with the flats on this. But we've been going 2 hours. We got the flats done. We're going to take our time with this piece. Like I said, I haven't done something in a little more painterly style. I've been doing a lot of just cut and fills, multiple layers of cut and fills, which is fun, and it's a different style that I've been wanting to explore with, so I have been lately. But I want to do something a little more painterly with this one. So I think we're going to take our time. This one will probably end up being a 2, maybe 3 week, or 3 sessions. So I'll do one a week. We'll see what happens. But so yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, guys. John, always good to see you, man. We should catch up sometime. Haven't talked in a while. But have a good one, folks, and we'll see you next Wednesday at 7:30. Take care.